A good friend of mine only had a 2-zone stovetop, and for his birthday we decided to give him a new 4-zone stovetop. We chose the brand WEHIMO because it was pretty affordable and had nice user reviews. And yeah, of course the black stovetop without any edge looks pretty nice in the kitchen. So first we had to dismount the old 2-zone stovetop. We didn't have the right bits, so we used the pliers here. And needed to pull out the oven. And the wiring was like that, so we had a 5-core cable with 2 neutral conductors, 2 phase conductors and 1 protective earth conductor, which was connected to these 2 power sockets here. So after first testing it with a phase tester and then with a multimeter, we were sure that we had the right cores detected and could then connect them as it is presented in the scheme here to the right sockets or to the right connectors of the stovetop. So these 2 neutral cores are then connected, and this would be the other option if you have a 32 amps fuse. Never touch the electric wiring of your house without being absolutely sure what you're doing. So with that hooked up, we could try the stovetop for the first time and checked after it ran for like 2-3 minutes if there was significant amount of heat building up on the lower side. But to our surprise, the WEHIMO cooking field stayed absolutely cool on the lower side, so we were quite surprised by the quality. Also, all the fields stayed on for all the time, so there was no pulsation something. So now began the mechanical part of the work, just marking down with a flathead screwdriver where the edges are, then getting rid of some unnecessary support structure here, and then cutting out the holes with the jigsaw. Which was straightforward for the first part, just make sure to meet in the corners, and a little bit tricky afterwards because there was a little bit confined space here right at the fridge. And yeah, this is why we used a handsaw. And yeah, that was pretty exhausting, but we made it up till the end. And of course the stovetop fit right away. Nope, of course it didn't. So we did some retouching with a jigsaw and a file, and after a while the stovetop was finally in. Wow! So all that was left to do was doing a fair amount of cleaning of all the mess that we produced while installing the stovetop. And of course we should not forget the lower side and the head. The last and final step is putting everything back together, then hammering everything to the max like on a phone dial, doing a final test run with also the oven switched on, and here we have it, the first cooked meal on the new stovetop. Hope that helped, and see you in the next one.